thank you for spending your Saturday with us here. And it's Army who comes away with the first possession here. Quickly, here's Coletti, unsettled. Coletti shoots, and a nice trail check. It's McKelvey. Trying to get inside, draws the slide.
Army plays a very strong, tight extra man. There's a shot to goal right off the bat.
And Shane Knobloch with the goal on the run. The three-time All-American gets Rutgers on the board.
Right on cue, we mentioned Knobloch. We were going to highlight him as the game goes on. Last year, I believe he was shut out when they played Army in a one-goal loss, and right off the bat, he gets his first goal of the game, make it 1-0.
And Knobloch, the senior from Morristown, New Jersey, reintroduces himself in this series. Back to the face.
First midfield, Sadorski, Knobloch, and Amon. Their second possession of the game. Early here in the first quarter. Coming around, takes a look. And back to Knobloch.
Here's Knobloch being guarded by Nixon.
Oh, he's got a step. He's going to let it go. And a goal!
Shane Knobloch gets top side.
Well, nobody dips and dodges like Shane Knobloch here, Alex. You'll see him just drop his left shoulder. Defender from Army bites the bullet on that, so to speak, and just gets his hands free as he sweeps from left to right. We could see that again. Well, that's a good start for Shane Knobloch and the Scarlet Knights. You'll see it right there. He just fakes the second slide and is able to put the ball in the back of the cage.
And Knobloch.
Man-to-man, and they slide adjacent. You see it right there. It's just a simple slough and slide.
And Matt Chess with the save, and big ground ball here. Army, one of the very good ground ball teams a year ago.
Back the top 11 scorers. They even have non-starters that are in their top 11. They did not lose one top 11 scorer on their team.
And here's Plunkett, Patriot League Freshman of the Year, and he cuts the lead to 1. Evan Plunkett.
Evan's got a rocket shot. He kept it low as a low worm burner, and it went right through the 5-hole.
Evan Plunkett, the 2023 Patriot League Rookie of the Year from Georgia. 17 goals, 20 assists. Russ Scott usually plays behind the goal. He'll get involved in the two-man game, move it to Scott.
You're seeing more and more of that with all these Division I teams. They're bringing their best attackmen up to the top, playing 2-2-2s, trying to get a matchup with short sticks and running downtown. Good look inside, let it go, and a save. Didn't get to the cage.
Great job by Army to get in front of the shot, and Matt Chess will look to clear. Matt Chess won a high.
See it right there. Rutgers does a nice job clearing it.
Just under 9 minutes to go. Here's Colin Cardilla. He'll get the offense settled. 2-1, Scarlet Knights.
And Colin Cardilla, one of the only freshmen starting here for Rutgers. Gets a lot of time. Great player from Bridgewater. Shane Knobloch takes a look. Good look in there. Dante Colas missed an opportunity right there.
And that's what happens when you've got a guy like Shane Knobloch. All the eyes of the defense going right towards him, and he almost found Colas.
Yeah, Rutgers has done this in the last couple of games. They have to straighten that out when, basically where they had men on backdoor in the cage. There's a shot there, right there. Evan Plunkett, again, with the low burner.
And Plunkett ties up the game. That's his second.
Well, as you mentioned, he was Rookie of the Year last year in the Patriot League. In the cage, there's a shot there, right there.
And Evan Plunkett, a key piece of this dynamic offense, and he's one of the knowns.
Man on backdoor in the cage. There's a
far in his young career. Now here's Burek working on Tommy Mendyke, who was on the USILA Team of the Week last week. Here's Morin. Trying to get topside, the lefty laser, Jacob Morin. He buries it for Army.
I'll tell you, Army has some shooters. When they get it, they're ready to let it loose. Jacob Morin, he has that strong lefty shot. See it right here. It just steps back and away. Short stick defender on him.
Here's Morin again.
Again, strong lefty. He will shoot righty. He likes to work that goal line extended as we saw on that first goal. He's inside. Got a play on there in the crease violation, and Rutgers clearing.
It looked like it was O'Connor who tried to get underneath, and Scarlet Knights will clear it.
Again, Rutgers doing a much better job at clearing earlier in this first quarter than they have in the past two games.
Here's Brandon Hund. He'll run some NASCAR action.
Yeah, he's looking to go, and he's staying on. Good pick there. Now he'll come out.
Here's Scott, feeds it inside, he scores!
That's a beautiful give and go. That's your basic give and go.
It's Tim Summer, the two-time All-American grad transfer from Hamilton College, and he ties things up at 3.
Well, that's what happens when you have a superstar like Ross Scott. Everybody's paying attention to him. That's called ball watching. Summers just sneaks in there. Nobody in the same zip code as him, and he lets it go. We got a 3-3. Burek with the ball from behind, playing a two-man game. Switch off on a long stick.
Here's Burek.
Oh, they let him
loose.
loose.
And Burek blows it past Stoller.
Well, they played that two-man game perfectly. You either slide through or you switch, and they got caught up. Rutgers got caught up in the switch there, and nobody played him. Watch this right here. Comes around, set the pick, and then he just stepped back, freed up his hands. Better communication. They need better.
Now here's Sposito working on Machika. Swings it to Geekus.
This is your number 6 team in the country facing the number 11 team. Pivotal matchup.
Fellows looking for room on Howard.
It's 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Army has to look to let this ball go.
Here's Eicher working on Knobloch, lets it fly.
8 seconds on the shot clock, and Army scores from goal line extended.
And it's 5-3 in favor of the Cadets. Ryan Eicher, number 3, had 3 goals against UMass last week and missed the entire season in 2023. He's back.
Well, those 3 attackmen on Army, I mean, they are precision shooters. They get in close. He recognized he didn't have much.
Going to clear, get it across the field, and get into their 6-on-6. Or
you know, I'm sure I know what Ross Scott will say to Dante. Hey, Dante, don't worry, we'll get more of those. That's what a good player will do. He won't say, hey, listen, I can't throw it to you if you're not going to put it in. He'll go over there and say, we'll get more of those. Keep creating those slides. When I get doubled, I'm looking inside. You'll get some. There's one for Army on the doorstep. Once again, that left-handed shot.
And Morin with the left-handed shot, he scores. Jacob Morin, we talked about his left-handed shot and how excellent it is. 36 goals a year ago, and that's on display here.
Watch how he coils up. He just takes that ball back and lets it go with everything he has. There's a lot of heat on that ball. They're leaving Shane on. They use him on the wing at times, on the face-off. They'll leave him on there to play defense.
Now here's Plunkett working on Hunt.
I mean, he's such a good athlete. Why wouldn't you leave him on? I mean, sometimes we... Oh, shot gets in there. Looks like it was deflected.
And Evan Plunkett gets his 3rd off a deflection. Just an unfortunate series of events for the Scarlet Knights. Let's get another look at that one.
I'm not sure if that was a clean shot. Let's take a look here. He lets it go. Oh, I think that went in off a deflection. I think Page.
39 seconds left on the timer. 8 minutes left in the quarter.
Oh, just took that ball away.
And Army puts the ball on the deck and got a flag down. Looks like it's going to go against Army. And we'll see the Rutgers extra.
They've got a full minute. They want to look for their best shot. Army's doing a nice job in their slide package. Got to move the ball quick. Coming around. There's a good shot, and it's up and high.
Ross Scott with a nice take. Got the Army defense moving, and we'll go again here on the extra man.
Got 26 seconds on the penalty.
Here's Sidorsky. Moving it one more for Cardilla. And Army jumps the pass. nearly picks the pocket, and they do. Here come the Black Knights in transition.
That was just a lazy pass, just assuming that he could transfer the ball without watching where the defender was on that pass. And Army kills the penalty.
Like
whoa.
Free possession for Army as there's a flag down.
Yeah. So when there's a flag down on offense, it's basically a free shot, and there it is.
And Plunkett takes advantage of the free possession, and it's 8-3.
Now we're going to have to see the penalty. If this is a 30-second penalty, it'll be wiped out. If it's a minute penalty, Rutgers will still be down a man. Goal is good. Penalty is wiped out, so there'll be 6v6 offensively.
And Rick, Evan Plunkett, possession.
Oh, that was a real quick restart, and we're going to get a shot here. Oh, and what a save.
And Rutgers can't take advantage of the unsettled situation.
There's a flag down here. Well, let's see what we got.
Looks like it's going to go against Rutgers.
Rutgers is going to go to the bad boy box. An unnecessary foul at best right there. That's just a frustration foul. You'll see it right there. Ross does not miss many on that doorstep right there. And there's a ball, looking for the ball.
And that could have been a huge momentum play for the Scarlet Knights had they been able to connect. But we'll go on the man-down defense here and see if they can get a stop.
Yeah, Tana Krumanacker on the penalty. Army's second extra man opportunity right here. Looking on the doorstep, and a goal.
Inside. And it's Fellows from Burek. And it's 9-3.
Looking on the doorstep.
The Black Knights pouring it on here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Rutgers is going to have to regroup here, reach down, and try to get something going.
Fellows from.
Going to ride him hard.
He's a threat in transition here, going from defense to offense, but he'll put the brakes on.
You know, what Knobloch has, he has that variable. It's called speed. You heard it before. There's no substitute for speed. He made that clear look easy. He just outruns people. Ross Scott, Pilot took that ball away from him, but he was able to pick it back up. There is a flag down. I believe I think I see the yellow handkerchief on the rug.
Flag down, free possession for Rutgers. Can they take advantage of it? Here's Knobloch.
A little aggression going on down there.
Army has 7 on the field. It doesn't matter. Shane Knobloch makes it 9-4. He has his third.
Now, when you need something to happen and you need to change momentum, you want it in Shane Knobloch's stick because he can make that happen. Right there. He just steps back. He recognizes his hands are free. He knows the flag is down, Alex. So it's basically
in the half, down by 5.
Again, you'll see them work it behind Alex with that two-man game, which they've been doing. They've been very successful here in this first half.
Here's Eicher working on Udovich. D'Agostino working on Hun, draws the slide from McKelvey, moves it one more, and it's Sposito.
It's outside.
Which is outside. This is a Rutgers extra man unit who, coming in today, was perfect, 100%.
Here in a 1-3-2, they're going to morph. There you go, right on the crease, but a bad pass.
And Scott looked like he had Krumanacher.
It looked like Ross decided or was unsure if he wanted to pass it on, try to hold it up, and was unable.
You get these younger guys who might not be ready. They get a chance to get comfortable going from high school to college.
Yeah, he's got a great future here at Rutgers. He's going to be he's a good goalie now. He's going to be outstanding in the next year or so.
Absolutely won a state championship for boys Latin.
He's a competitor.
Down in Maryland. Now here's Morin working on Hun, lets it fly, and he scores.
He made that look easy. He had Hun, 1v1, goal line extended, just rocks and rolls, shake and bake, lets it go. You'll see it right here. Gets top side, just lets it go. Hunt's thinking, what do I have to do to stop him from shooting?
Play really hard on ball. What's the adjustment?
Well, you have to move the ball quickly. You can't let them set so they can get the slide. You know, right now, Rutgers is looking at two key men, Knobloch and Ross, and another shot, and it goes in.
And Fellows going to turn the corner, and it's 11-4 Black Knights.
You know, back to what we were saying. I mean, Army pushes out. They're going to play tight man-to-man. So you've got to spread them, move the ball, cut, replace. You can't stand 6 spots and just watch exactly what they're doing. Is just watching Ross with the ball, maybe setting a pick for him. The other violation, Army. Rutgers with the ball, looking to get a shot off. Ross Scott up top.
Here's Cardilla, Colin Cardilla, son of Aaron.
He's looking to shoot.
And he scores.
Great shot by Cardilla.
Colin Cardilla gets on the board. It's 11-5. He cuts the lead to 6. Colin Cardilla, his father played Rutgers Lacrosse. His uncle played Rutgers Lacrosse. His brother, Brady's on the team, and here he goes.
Yeah, great family. Another great player. Good job by Rutgers.
Here's Morin again, working on a long pole this time.
Good idea to have Splain on Morin. Somebody's got to get to him. Watch him where he is. Here he comes around.
Here's Fellows, who comes around the crease, and he buries it again.
Got lost in the crowd there and in the shuffle. Fellows found himself coming around with a lot of room.
And Gunnar Fellows, the sophomore from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. 5 minutes here left in the third quarter as Coletti pushes it forward, moves it to Eicher, shoots, and he scores.
Looks like Rutgers needs to call a timeout here. Coletti, one of the few face-offs that he's been able to pick cleanly, came down. They had numbers. Your basic fast break midfield.
And not all face-offs are valued at the same level in that one.
Easy things like doubling early and pressing really hard.
And Army content to use the whole shot clock. Geekus swings it to Esposito. And they are being real deliberate here on this possession, 20 to shoot.
And they will be. I mean, you know, shot clock is in their advantage, to their advantage.
Burek feeds the far side of the field for Ryan Salou.
They really moved the ball well, though. Here comes a look and a good save.
And saved by Stoller. Garden Stoller seeing the ball real well today.
Yes, Esposito was on the doorstep.
And Jack Emmer mentored both head coach Brian Brecht and Joe Alberici. Had them on his staffs at West Point at times.
I got the opportunity, and I think it was shot and a goal.
And Colin Cardilla cuts the lead to 7.
Cardilla with his second goal, freshman.
Colin Cardilla, 88 in the white jersey, getting it done for the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, much needed goal by Rutgers to put him back on the scoreboard. Expect great things.
Emmer, a great mentor of so many leaders. And his Army Black Knights up 13 to 6 against his Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Here's Fellows. Army very content to use the whole shot clock. 17 left. Here's Eicher, lets it fly, he scores.
Wow, there was a lot of heat on that. That ball bounced out of the cage. It went so hard into the cage. Eicher just comes across the mouth of the cage, puts a hard bounce shot into the back of the cage, and it comes right out.
And Eicher missed all of 2023 with an injury. He's back in 2024 with a vengeance. Knobloch with a nice feed to Koulis. Gets it back to Scott. Feeds it for Knobloch, time, room, and it's blocked.
That never got through. Hit the defender right in front of him.
Seen a lot of blocked shots today, Rick.
Yeah, well, you know, they're not moving out of the way of the ball.
And Knobloch comes up with a tough ground ball but can't hang on.
This Army team is very tenacious.
It'll be Fournier who comes up with that ground ball. And Army will look to clear.
Reset clock. They're talking about certain things with the face-offs, probably doing away with the clamp. In certain circles, they're even thinking away with doing a face-off, where they would have an alternate possession from behind. They have to ride it and clear it. It's always in the best interest of the sport to keep it current and to keep it moving. Once again, Jack Emmer, who we've spoke about, was one of the. Oh, there's a great shot again.
And Burek blasts the back of the net. It has been all Black Knights today.
Pick it up off the rug, transfer that ball, find the open man, let it go.
Here's Burek. He's been terrific today.
Yeah, I often get asked the question, Alex, and I'm sure you do as well. You know, who are the top teams in the country this year?
Now, their schedules are a gauntlet. These two programs schedule the best of the best, and so it will be no easy task for both teams going forward.
Yep, no doubt about that. You know, these out-of-conference games, you know, if you want to make it to the championship weekend and you want to get in the tournament, you have to schedule teams that will get you good RPIs, good numbers. The days of just scheduling somebody for an easy win.
Good. Now here is Geekus. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Army up 15-6. They'll be very deliberate with their possessions. Here's Salou. Time, Rumi scores. Ryan Salou gets on the board, and Army poured it on here.
Yeah, you know what I like with the Army guys? Watch when you younger guys, watch when they are running with the ball. Watch how their head is up. They're always looking to either shoot or pass. They're not worried about the guy in front of them. That's not their only concern. When they Army playing a good box and one, slide to the ball, get back. Here comes a shot.
And they'll pressure even down a man.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a shot, he scores. Callan Cardilla has another one.
Hat trick.
And the freshman showing he can get it done on the biggest stage.
Oh, he's starting to feel comfortable with this offense. And to your point, Alex, you'll need players like that to step it up. You know, he was playing a freshman role. He was, in the last two games, he's kind of like sitting back and just saying, Rutgers has a lot to be proud of going forward, and they'll regroup and come back next week and play hard again.
And 4 quarters in the books. It's the Army Black Knights 16, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights 7 here in Piscataway, New Jersey. For Army, they showcased all their talent. For Rutgers, a learning experience. They'll be better for it. Thank you for spending your Saturday here with us on Big Ten Plus. Alongside the great Rick Mercurio and the rest of our crew, I'm Alex Schoen. Thank you